my friends, and happy tea time. We are talking about Free Your Tea. They are a personalized tea subscription, which is pretty cool because how it works is the initial shipment is spent getting to know you and your tea preferences, and then month after month, as they get to know you better and better, they send you tea samples that are, the kitty is moving the camera. They send you tea samples that are in line with your tea preferences so that you're ensuring that you get things that you enjoy and will use. Pricing. So it is $20 a month if you subscribe for longer. It's cheaper than that. It goes all the way down to $16 a month if you subscribe for the year. So if you are looking for ways to try new teas aside from just picking up whatever you typically get at the store, and you like surprises, but you like surprises that are tailored to you, this might be something that you would absolutely want to try. I will link them down below, of course, so you can check them out. First and foremost, I opened it, but it came in this very pretty floral packaging. Immediately I can kind of smell the tea smells. I have not looked inside here yet. I don't know quite what's going to be in here, but I would guess it's a bunch of teas for me to sample and figure out which ones I like the best. So the first thing in here is a magnet. It looks like it's a tutorial on a magnet on brewing iced tea. Tea to water ratio. Who can't use that, right? Like every time I make rice, I have to Google how much water to put in the rice. It just I don't retain the information. So this will be awesome to have on my fridge. I do drink a lot of cold tea. I don't drink a lot of hot tea. The winter months are coming up, so I do it more often toward the end of the year. But this is super helpful. Also, it will help me stick more pictures to my fridge. So that's important. So there's that. The second thing in here is a card with cold brew tea instructions on it. Also very helpful. Here we go. Here's the welcome card. Welcome. We look forward to discovering and delivering teas tailored to your tastes. There's the QR code here where you scan it with your phone and you rate the teas that you received. So you can go in and tell them what you really liked, what you didn't like so much so that they get to know you. On the back, sort of like we've been talking about, here's how it works. Get your sampler, rate your teas. Share your preferences first. So you go in and you tell them initially what your preferences are, and then get your sampler, rate your teas, pick your favorites, received personalized teas tailored to your taste. Tailored to your taste. Teas tailored to your taste. Say it 5 times fast. You can pause the video to do so. It's important. Go on, girl. Go try it. Okay, so these are tea satchels that are in here because all of the tea is loose leaf. So if you don't have a steeper or you don't have a cold brew carafe like I do, these are super helpful. I don't have any need for these at home. I will just bring them with me to work because I do often bring in excess teas and stuff like that to work so I don't have it sitting around my house and so that I can share it and it gets used. Okay, so right into the teas. There's quite a few samples. I'm like looking down at them, so excited. Maybe I'll share them with you, maybe I won't. Oh, and I wanted to share this video will be just a little different than usual. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you these teas that I received. I'm going to pick a favorite, and then tomorrow morning, in all my morning glory, I will make a video of me enjoying the tea that I have chosen so that I can speak to flavor, aroma, and just give you guys an idea of what my tea experience is. I don't want to make more than 1 cup for this video because I hate being wasteful. I wish that I could try them all on camera, but it's just not realistic. So I will pick one that calls my name and calls to my mood in the morning, and we will experience that together. So stay tuned for the end of this video to experience that with me. The first tea that's in here is a red fruit tea. So I asked them to surprise me with the teas when they asked me for my preferences, but I think I did tell them a little bit about me in the way that I like fruit teas, white teas, and black teas. I tend to stay away from the chamomiles and the more earthy teas that taste like grass, quite frankly, sometimes. Tell me I'm wrong. Where's the lie? Tell me I'm wrong. They have many health benefits, but they're just not for me. But that being said, if there's any of that in here, tea never goes to waste around me. I have a lot of tea people in my life, so I'm unconcerned. So the first one in here is this red fruit tea. It has notes of cranberry, strawberry, and raspberry flavoring. On the bottom, I've also noticed there are brewing suggestions, and on the back, brewing instructions, depending if you want it hot or cold. So they're really making sure that you maximize your tea experience and that you are brewing each tea as it's intended to be brewed. Which is great because I have never had a tea subscription break it down for me like that. I've always been like, oh, put it in the hot water and, just see what happens. Put it in this much hot water, see what happens. That's typically how I approach tea. So I'm excited to take a more educated approach. This next one, I will most likely butcher by Mudan. I love to be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm sure of it. But if you know, I would be thrilled to be educated on how to pronounce that. This one is a white tea that is beautifully pure, light, and floral with hints of natural sweetness. Just make sure your water isn't too hot. See, they just keep on educating. Originated in China. The next one in here, ginger orange. So I don't typically love ginger teas, but I love orange teas, so I will definitely give this one a try. This one has ginger root and orange peel. I love how simplistic the ingredients on all of these are. Next one in here, it looks like there are 6 samples total. So next one in here is a black blend. Do you see how I'm conveniently avoiding pronouncing these now that I tried to tackle the one from China and I got embarrassed. So, okay, so this one is a lighter blend of black teas. It's still fairly full-bodied and earthy and shines both hot and cold brewed. I know I said I don't love earthy teas, but when it's a black tea, that's fine by me. I love black tea. I've never really run into one that I don't enjoy. Is the caffeine content on these anywhere? I have no doubt with how thorough they are that I can find the caffeine content in each of these teas because I like to know what I'm getting myself into. I know that black teas typically do have caffeine in them, so I avoid them at night. And by at night, I mean past 2 p.m. because I am sensitive to caffeine. The next one in here, Sweet Jasmine Green. Ooh, I'm between this one and another one for tomorrow morning, but we'll see what mood strikes me. A lighter green tea that bursts with jasmine flavor from the beginning to end. It is both floral and surprisingly sweet. Yeah, that is a strong contender for tomorrow morning. And the last one in here, a citrus Earl Grey. This one has blue mallow blossoms and citrus flavor. They recommend that you do it cold brewed and add a little bit of sugar. I don't typically add sugar to my teas, but if they think it'll bring out the flavor, I'll give it a try. So those are my 6 samples. It's sure going to be a tough decision in the morning. By the time you see me, it'll be like that. It'll be just 1 second through the magic of video editing, but I'll have slept a whole evening and I will be ready to share my tea tasting experience. Good morning. I am coming back to you in all of my morning just woke up glory. It's my day off. I actually slept in a little bit today, took the dog for a little walk, and then walked straight over to the tea collection I unboxed last night and chose one. And indeed, I did end up going with the Sweet Jasmine Green. It just sounds so good, and I've never had the combination of jasmine and green tea, and I love them both. So what I was saying last night is that I really love that it gives you steeping instructions on the back. I am guilty of, and I don't know if this is like a huge no-no, but I'm guilty of just putting the tea bag in the tea and just leaving it there while I drink the tea. This told me to steep it for no more than 4 to 5 minutes. So if you can see my little manatee guy, he's a steeper. He's been in here for about 5 minutes. So we will go ahead and take him out. Immediately, I can smell everything going on in this tea. I can smell the jasmine. I can smell the green tea. I even smell what I think smells like a little bit of citrus, but it's super floral, and I usually don't like that, but it's hard for me to explain what makes this different. This floral tea smell different than usual. I don't feel like I'm about to drink perfume or flowers. It feels like it's really going to enhance the flavor. The cup is so hot, but I know the tea inside. I'm like a wimp about hot beverages. But even though the cup is super hot, I know the tea inside is ready because it's been sitting for an appropriate amount of time. So yeah, so immediately you can taste the jasmine. but it doesn't, I don't like when floral teas feel like you're eating a flower. That's not what this is at all. It's super light and crisp. Let me show you the coloring in there. It's really pretty. Let me turn the camera so I don't dump tea onto my computer. But this is just really lovely. I almost don't even taste the typical green tea flavor, which I do love. But this is really nice. It's super. Everything feels super subtle and like it all blended together well. This is a hug in a cup. I haven't used my little manatee loose leaf tea guide in a while, so I'm so excited to have these in my home and use them over the coming mornings. I just redid my patio, so I've been sitting out there and enjoying a hot cup of anything I can get my hands on. And so this will be a lovely addition. Again, I will link them down below. By now, I've probably told you that a million times. But I had to tell you once more in the morning. I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your day. I will see you all very soon. And please subscribe, like, do what you got to do to stay in touch because I'm so enjoying interacting with all of you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.